And we're live. Hey, it's Cheryl Shana, aka Sunshine Murray. Welcome to my YouTube channel, live on YouTube, Thank you, YouTube, for allowing me to and so many others to have this platform. This video is about 2 days too late. They were doing some work, DTE, in our area, and I was without power and no internet. Now, this video is going to talk about that three-letter word that a lot of people have been wondering, what is it? NFT. What are NFTs? Well, I'm Chero Shana, aka Sunshine Murray on Instagram. Welcome to my channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I would like to see some support, some subscribers, a few more subscribers. I am so gracious for the subscribers that I do have right now. I appreciate all of the comments, but I want you guys to comment on this video. And I want you to get, I would like my subscribers to get more involved in these topics. These are good topics. Sometimes I know some of our topics we're just playing around and things, but this is the wave of the future. So let's get into it. NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible tokens. Okay. So you like, okay, now that we have described these three letters, what does that mean? Okay, so just to break it down real simply, a non-fungible token, it is not easily exchanged with other goods or services. It's only for authenticity of ownership of specific digital assets. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. A NFT, a non-fungible token, it's not easy to exchange with other goods and services. So you would say, if NFTs are not easily exchanged with other goods and services, why would we be thinking about those? Why would we use those? Why is this wave going on with NFTs? So let me explain. NFTs are kind of different. They're tokens, they're specific tokens that shows ownership, the authenticity of ownership for different digital arts, so let me say, a fungible token could be a photo, it could be a basketball, anything that someone has placed value to. Okay, so that's why a NFT, a non-fungible token, is not easily exchanged, because it's specific, it's classy, it has its own value. And what it does is it allows whoever authenticity of ownership, whoever owns the non-fungible token, the NFT, it allows everyone to know who's the ownerships. It is, like I said, it can't be copied, it can't be substituted. It is what it is with the non-fungible token. Now, non-fungible tokens are held on a blockchain. A blockchain is a database that lets you know whose NFTs are these. It stores the information on the database. Now, what makes these non-fundable tokens, NFTs, unique is there are unique digital assets. So NFT could be a brand, it could be a tweet, it could be a newspaper, it could be a logo, it could be a music album. They are digital identifiers to assure that assets are real, that is owned by the owner. And the information is stored on a database, which is called a blockchain. So if you have NFTs, you can definitely identify your digital assets with an NFT, a national, a fundable, a non-fundable token. And so you can make a piece of artwork and put it on the blockchain, and someone tries to purchase, or um, it's just easy for you to be able to make passive income. So NFTs are definitely in. It's definitely digital. Uh, so I'm going to be getting more into NFTs. I'm going to do a whole video about non fungible tokens. And I wanted to clear up, and I do have notes if you hear papers in the background. Fungible is, I just wanted to give both of the definitions. Fungible means you could sell that really good. They're good to exchange with goods or services. Non-fungible tokens are different. They're digital assets. It's value to the ownership of a specific digital value, and the original cannot be copied or substituted, just to get an idea. But the fungible tokens can be traded for other things of value, artwork, logos. So it's just like another form of money. That's what it basically is, another form of money. Okay, hi. I see you guys coming in. Thank you. It's Chero Shauna. I need you to hit the like button. Subscribe if you like this content to the channel. I know it's been all kind of content, but this is a new channel, and I'm just basically trying to fill out what everybody likes. Now, if you have any questions, any comments about NFTs, the live chat is going to be open, and you could also just make some comments. Now, today, we're reading just a quick paragraph, and we could start at the beginning. I'm going to be sharing books. This book is called Soon. It's by Andrew Santilla. And as I'm going to write a little bit, read just a little bit of the foreword so you will understand. So this book was written in the tradition of writers like Sarah Vowell and Bill Bryson. And what they're talking about is overcoming procrastination. And I have to do that. An overview history of procrastination for Leonardo and Darwin to you and me. So this book is called Soon. Every day I am going to be reading the experts out of these books. Just follow along with me. I've read it once. They say when you read something once, okay, second time you begin to understand, and the third time you get the comprehension. So this is my second time, and Soon, and I'm just going to read a little bit to share with you guys because this is very important. All right, so I'm going to get right into it. My father proposed that I should become a clergyman. He was properly a variance against my turning an idle sporting man. While then seeing my probable destination, I asked for some time to consider. Some time to consider. Even a procrastinator has to start somewhere. If he's going to start somewhere, so let's start with Darwin. Charles Darwin spent much of 1837 drawing, jotting, sketching, scribbling in one of a series of pocket-sized, leather-bound notebooks he carried around London. He carried around London with him, each notebook shut with a small metal clap like a diary. He was living then in rented rooms in a house on Great Marble Street, not far from the Athenaeum Club, where rising literary and scientific men gathered to murmur great thoughts to one another amid neoclassical statuary. Darwin had just been elected to membership. One of his new club mates would be Charles Dickens. I had guessed that the two must have met at some point, you know. Dickens, Darwin's both named Charles, but as far as I could tell, there is no record of it. I like to imagine them in conversation, bewailing the government of the food at the club. Darwin was just 28 then and had recently returned from a nearly 5-year circumnavigation of globe abroad, the HMS Beagle, a trip that had made him a minor celebrity in scientific circles. Now, he had a book contract and a growing reputation as a naturalist, as a bright and eager bachelor. He was also getting more dinner invitations than he could accept. And he was still busy trying to make sense of what he had seen on his long voyage. Here's one mystery. Darwin spent a long time puzzling it out. On islands of the Galapagos archipelago, 600 miles off the west coast of Ecuador, Darwin had found dozens of species of mockingbirds, one species from each island. Why? Why so many varieties in one neighborhood? Sharp-beaked birds in one place, blunt-beaked in another, and why had other naturalists found similar variations of iguanas and tortoises in other species, each island population is different from the next? There was just the kinds of questions Darwin had been jotting in his leather-bound notebook, along with drawings and shorthand notes to himself, summaries of conversations with other naturalists. Now he was starting to sketch out some answers too. Each species changes. He wrote in one of his notebooks. In the summer of 1838, 3 words, such a simple sentence, but a stunning one too. Darwin had become convinced that the categories of creatures we know are not immutably fixed, articulations of a divine plan, but the result of ongoing modification. By September, he had described in his notebooks the mechanism behind that change, the way an organism's environment favors certain random mutations and extinguishes others. He called this culling process natural selection. This was world changing, belief shattering stuff, but 20 years would pass before the world would hear about it because Darwin, having made one of the great leaps of intellectual history, did something strange. He dropped the matter. He took no steps to publish his ideas. He sent no treaties to scientific journals, wrote no essays for the popular press, didn't start without a book or even seek out a publisher. Not yet anyway. He did tell a few friends what he was thinking, and he did write a brief summary of his new theory, which he called a considerable step in science, but he kept this locked away. Alongside his metal collapsed notebook, with it, he placed instructions that his work would be published only after his death. Wow. So I'm going to end right there, and you guys can think about that. This book is called Soon, is by Andrew Santella, and it's about procrastination, and it's a real life story about real people we know about procrastination. Okay, it's Cheryl Shauna, aka Sunshine Murray. I want to thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for the viewers. Subscribe to this channel if you like the content. Hit the like button, share the video, give me some ideas if there's some books that you would like to go over. Tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's story read, and we'll be talking more about non-fungible tokens. I want to see some comments in the comments. So there you go. It's Cheryl Shauna, aka Sunshine Murray on Instagram. Thank you, YouTube, and I'm out.